Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and everybody on the West Coast. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and everybody else in between this great, big, beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? It is grocery day. Once every 2 weeks, get groceries. And a grocery lady came. I hadn't seen her for a month. Oh, boy. I missed her. She's a fantastic woman. Fantastic. Oh, boy. Uh, Friendly, professional, great conversationalist. Good worker, man. I'm telling you. There should be 1,000 of them. Just like her. It's freaking great. It's like a fresh air that comes in. You know, when she comes in, it's just like a fresh air comes into the house. And happy, you know. I love it. It's freaking great. Great. So, yep, so it was grocery day today. And if you're listening, Julie, or watching, thank you. Thank you very much. You do great. You do great work. You deserve everything positive that comes in your life. You deserve it. So, yeah, let's move on. Skylar says, one thing I'm not is stupid. I can take a hint. What she's referring to, I have no freaking clue. Okay, it's not a kid's show. So if you got young crumb munchers, rugrats running around, it's time to put them in that. If they're old enough, they should be in school, unless they're being homeschooled, and then you can put them in another room or go in another room, put your headphones on, give them headphones. Do something. Do something. Xbox, PlayStation, iPad with music, headphones. Hey, man, tune in on rallyradio.com. Yeah, you'll listen to me. No, don't do that right now. Don't tell your kids to do that yet. Tell them after I'm done. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Uh-huh. Pamela Sue's taking a coffee break. It's okay, baby. I moved my hose and scared the cat. She's like, what the hell are you doing? Nah, she laid back down. Okay. Okay. Kent says, wait. Washington Post says Biden fails to change course on fossil fuels. See, I told you it's Mangled news. That's what you tune in for, right? To watch me screw it up. Biden fails to change tune. Wait, no. Biden fails to change course on fossil fuels. The Biden administration came in office promising to shift the country away from its... Okay, it's just a clip, you know, it's not the actual... Maybe I'll find it on here. But anyway, Kent says Biden fails to change course on fossil fuels despite a bold campaign pledge. Another example of why we need big money out of politics. If politicians didn't fear being cut off from big money contributions, policies in this country would be very different. And Richard Peterson replied, the streets are full of people driving fossil fuel vehicles. Their driving habits have changed little or not at all. Pushing the followers, as opposed to the leaders, to give up gasoline will result in a massive tantrum. One to make mask protests puny. Yes. Yes. Hey, man, these people love their cars. People love their cars. They love that gasoline, man. Why would you, here's what I don't understand. And this is crazy. Because battery-powered cars are not good for long trips. 300 miles, maybe 350 miles, and you're going on a long trip, then you got to stop. Charge it up. Stop. Charge it up. But then if you have hybrid, electric and gas, you run out of the electric out, go to gas, right that out. You got to go to a gas station. And then you got to park somewhere and charge it up. Charge it up. I mean, to motor around your city, maybe back and forth to work, sure. But then what happens, I guess if you're not moving, you're not using energy, but maybe you are because you have a heater and it's cold outside, so you have a heater and you got wipers because it's raining. So that eats into your energy too. Think this through. So you got an electric car. You got it all charged up. You let it charge up overnight. It's supposed to be good for 300 and some miles. Look, I'm not bashing electric cars, okay? They're pretty cool. But here's the situation. You go out, head to work, maybe 10 miles away from work. Maybe 5 miles. It doesn't matter. It's rainy out and cold, so you got your windshield wipers and your heater going. And you're headed there. You get halfway there, and there's a car wreck way in front of you, and you're stuck in traffic. All right? So then, after about an hour or so, 2 hours of running the heater and the windshield wipers, or if you turn the windshield wipers off, you got to turn them on every once in a while or have it on a delay. And then you're constantly worried, like, oh, do I have enough electric? Do I have enough electric? And then you make it to work, and you're almost out of energy, and they don't have a charging station. Or if they do have a charging station, somebody else is using it. You're screwed. Sorry, folks. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. And here's the other thing. Biden is talking about putting all these charging stations along these highways. What's he going to do? Put one or two every few miles, and then you're going to drive and drive and drive, and every one of the charging stations is going to be used. Now, what he ought to do, you can't even do it at convenience stores. Convenience stores aren't going to put up with you having your car charge up for 3 hours in their parking lot. So you're going to have to, like, maybe Biden's right, maybe parking lots, okay, car parks with a bunch of charging stations in there. Then you go in there, you're almost out of energy, and damn, every one of them's filled up. What are you going to do then? Money should be allotted to businesses. I hate to say it, but money should be allotted to businesses so they could put charging stations in their parking lots. Every stall, put a charging station. You know, but the thing is, the maintenance to keep them working and running is going to be tremendous. Now, what are you going to do if you get a short and somebody blows a fuse? Oh my God. Yeah, now, oh shit. Now you're in deep doo-doo. Every one of the cars that are in that parking lot or car park that's getting charged up, somebody blew a fuse, they screwed it up and shorted it out. The whole works. No, I don't think it'll happen. I think each one will have its own charge. And that's another thing. Here you go. Okay, so each one has its own circuit breaker. Right. So you finally find a spot and you drive right in, barely enough electricity to get you in that spot. You maybe even have to push it in. You go to plug it in and the damn thing's broken. Oh, oh, good Lord, when is it ever going to end? Like I said, people love their gasoline vehicles. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So, here's something to tell the enemy. Perusing the headlines. This is really great for Russia to know. Ukraine's anti-ship missiles might arrive too late for a war with Russia. Can you believe that shit? Sure, tell Russia, hey, you know what? Those ship missiles that Ukraine's waiting for, it ain't going to make it here on time. Freaking assholes. Sometimes freedom of the press is rough. Freedom of the press is rough. See, here's the thing, too. I'm wondering way back when, like maybe in the World War II, beyond all of us, if the newspapers knew better than to print shit like this. They probably did. They probably had a sense of, what do you call it? Loyalty? Loyalty to whatever that's, all's fair in love and war. But this is like freaking not cool. This is Forbes.com 5 hours ago. I think the headline says it all. I don't know if I should even read any of this. All right. After Russia invaded Ukraine's Crimean Peninsula early in 2014 and subsequently backed separatists in the country's eastern Donbass region, Kyiv took stock of its weaponry and made some tough decisions. Building up a traditional navy and air force might be impossible given the dire state of Ukraine's economy, but missiles and drones are more affordable and, given Ukraine's defensive stance, arguably more effective than ships and manned planes are. Makes sense. 8 years later, with a powerful Russian invasion force massing along the border, Kyiv's investment in drones and missiles is looking smarter and smarter. A handful of new fighter jets or frigates probably would be a little more than expensive targets if the Russians roll west. But a few hundred precision missiles, cued in part by drones, might actually blunt a Russian assault. So if you want to read that article, since I piqued your interest, it's from Forbes.com 5 hours ago. Ukraine's anti-ship missiles might arrive too late for a war with Russia. And I just bashed somebody for telling this, and then I'm on the radio saying the same thing. I'm not a traitor, folks. I just emphasizing it's already been out there. So I didn't do anything wrong. It's just ridiculous for it to even get out in the first place. Oh, Belarus says, this is Belarus. This is a country that's north of Ukraine. Russia is on the eastern side. Belarus is on the northern side. And there's a big buildup in Belarus, which is on the northern side. So Ukraine already has two fronts. Well, actually 3 fronts of their country covered by Russians, because in the Donbass region they got the loyalists, the Russian loyalists. It's not a big area, but it's freaking big enough. And then they got the whole Russian side, and then they got Belarus. Now, Belarus says Russian troops will leave when exercises end. Can you believe that? Do you believe that? Yeah, it'll end whenever they invade Ukraine. That's when the extras. See, that's when the Russians will leave because they won't be in the country no more. They'll be in Ukraine. I don't know. I don't know. Why is this? Why is this? I don't know. Yeah, like you know what I'm talking about. Reuters. January 26, 2022, 2:50 p.m. Pfizer pushes to intervene in lawsuit seeking COVID vaccine information from FDA. Why? The company and law firm names shown above. Okay, that's okay. Summary: law firms, related documents. Drug company wants to protect any trade secrets, business proprietary information. Plaintiffs contend Pfizer's bid in Texas federal court is untimely. The company and law firm shown above, names shown above. What names? I don't see no damn name. Mangled News, folks. Are generated automatically based on the text of the article. We are improving this feature. Okay, so what? Pfizer Incorporated wants to intervene in a Texas federal lawsuit seeking information from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration used in licensing the company's COVID-19 vaccine, a litigation move that plaintiffs who are suing for the data say is premature. Pfizer lawyers, not liars, lawyers at DLA Piper told you, I'll get through this, told U.S. District Judge Mark Pittman, and they're even American names, so you know I'm fucking it up. On January 25th, it wanted a role in the proceedings to help the FDA avoid inappropriately disclosing trade secret and confidential commercial information. On Tuesday night, the group of doctors and scientists who sued last year over public access to the FDA's Pfizer licensing records in a court filing that the company bid to jump into a lawsuit was untimely because plaintiffs have not challenged any redactions or requested records. So I guess that's a preemptive strike by Pfizer. They don't want people to have their shit. So that's the name of that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if you want to read this damn article, Reuters, Pfizer pushes to intervene in a lawsuit seeking COVID vaccine information from the FDA, January 26, 2022, at 2:50 p.m. And I'm going to sneeze, folks, and I don't know what the hell to do. Ugh. And there's another circle. Yeah, right. Okay. Chris Jackson. He's verified. He's okay. He's got 20. See, this is the thing. Dad, husband, elected official, former state director, former Dem Party chair for 2020 DNC, platform committee manager. Okay, so he's verified. Has, like I said, 29,000 followers. He's only following 3,618. What's up with this, Chris? This, wouldn't that bother, it bothers me a lot. I'm following more people than are following me. That's okay. That's my choice. But these people that have 25,000, 29,000, 30,000 followers, and they only follow back like 1,500. That kind of tells me, like, okay, what's up with this shit? And then that's not the bad part. The reason that comes to my attention is because they're asking for more followers. They're like the follower grabbers. Ooh, give me more followers. You know. You get my idea, my drift. Jessica M. MSNFNP-C. I just popped another negative COVID test. I am safe to travel today. Julie says safe travels. Jessica says thanks, honey. Oh, come on, let's get into something here. No, I ain't going to do that. Eagle Globe and Flanker. He's a nice guy. This is NBC San Diego. Couple walking on San Diego's Harbor Drive. Jerome and Malin Zimmer were visiting San Diego from their home in Alberta, Canada. Canadian couple walking on San Diego's Harbor Drive never made it home. So it's like, let's get into this story. The Harbor Police. A 71-year-old man and his 69-year-old wife who were killed last week crossing Harbor Drive have both been identified by the San Diego County Medical Examiner's Office. Jerome and Madeline Zimmer were visiting San Diego from their home in Alberta, Canada, when they were both hit by an SUV on Harbor Drive just before 6 p.m. on January 19th. Wow. Ooh. According to San Diego Harbor Police, the driver was traveling at a high rate of speed when he struck the Zimmers as they crossed the street in the 5,000 block of North Harbor Drive, according to Port of San Diego Harbor Police. That stretch of road is a few blocks before Harbor Drive terminates to the west at Rosecrans Street on Point Loma, not far from Pizza Nova. Okay. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Okay, so they got the guy. Police said the man who was driving the SUV, who was between the ages of 35 and 45, was cooperating with the investigation. So if you want to read that article, no, I forgot to put the do not disturb on. Oh, that's so aggravating. Oh. So aggravating. You know what? You got 7 more minutes to deal with this crazy shit, okay? Now watch it go. Bleep. Let me know. Somebody left a message. I don't know. Who gives a damn? All right. So anyway. We went through that guy. Oh, God. Hey, how you people doing on the radio? You guys all right over there? I love you guys much. Love you guys much. You are fantastic. Now this guy's making me Tony the Tiger, a jarhead. Beer battered haddock and caprese salad. Oh my God, he's making me hungry. So, Texas is a hootenanny. This is true. Fucking fascist Spotify has turned me hardcore Apple Music 100%. And what was it? Oh, come on. Oh, come on. It's driving me crazy. They chose Joe Rogan over one of the musicians. You know who it was. One of the Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. What's his name? What was it? Who was it? Was it Stephen Stills? It wasn't David Crosby. Graham Nash? Wasn't Graham Nash. Must have been Stephen Stills. I don't know. What is this shit? Oh, boy. This is terrible. Okay, it's Fox News. Navy SEALs to stop using Washington state parks after residents voice fears of stealing, of seeing armed men. You know what? If these people don't know there's Navy SEALs training in your area, you're an idiot. The Navy has used Washington state coastal parks for over 30 years for SEAL cold water training. The U.S. Navy is pausing SEAL training in Washington state parks while a legal battle over their use winds its way through the courts. No. Why does it have to go through the courts? You know what? It is difficult to find peace in the woods when armed frogmen might be lurking behind every tree. Lawyers for the WIDB, Environmental Action Network, the group behind the lawsuit against the Washington State Parks and Recreation Commission, argued in a legal brief filed last month. Do you think they give them frickin' jokers live ammunition? You frickin' idiots. Oh my God. The Navy has used Washington State coastal parks for over 30 years for SEAL cold water training and other special operations exercises, with leaders saying the area offers the perfect environment to simulate what the elite forces may encounter on difficult operations overseas. This area provides a unique environment of cold water, extreme tidal changes, multivariate currents, low visibility, complex underwater terrain, climate, and rigorous land terrain, which provides an advanced training environment, Navy spokesman Joe Overton told Coffee or Dime magazine. This is true, but the Navy's use of Washington's shoreline has recently come under fire from local residents who are concerned about both the physiological and environmental impact the SEAL training can have on others using the park. I do not care to catch a glimpse of apparently armed men skulking around, and I definitely do not want to risk having my young grandchildren see such a sight, a resident wrote to state regulators during a public comment period while the state was attempting to renew the agreement with the Navy. Move. Just fucking move. How about that? They are training to save your fucking ass. Okay? Oh, does that, I'm like, you know, I'm getting my pencil out. I'm writing my congressman. This is crazy. Oh my God. Forget it. So if you want to read that, Navy SEALs to stop using Washington state parks after residents voice fears of seeing armed men. Well, maybe you'd like to see some armed Russians. How about that, you fucking bitch? No. The 10 Republicans most likely to run for president. No, you know, okay, you only got a minute left, but that's pretty, oh boy. Well, anything else going on? I got a half a minute. All right. Chineb Kaur. This is cool. Oh my God. This daughter of Punjabi farmers is going to be a doctor. Ain't that's pretty cool. Kate says Nikki Haley said if Biden loved our country, he'd step down and take Kamala with him. If Nikki Haley loved our country, she'd realize how irrelevant she is and shut her damn mouth. Time's up. That says it all, folks. That says it all. Hey, you guys have a good day. People on the radio are getting ready and all geared up for Max Mix Show. And then Lady after that. So, hey, you have a good day. I had fun. I hope you did. I had a good time. So let me say goodbye to these people and say goodbye to you. Say goodbye, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Where's my thing at? Oh boy. Here we go. Be careful, don't catch that Rona.